So earlier I made some curry, fresh vegetables, and one pack of curry roux, but it just tasted really, really salty. Is there something wrong with me if I'm tasting it? The food is really, really salty. I think I've done that 2 or 3 times recently, actually, where I've eaten something and it's just been really salty. And I don't know if it was the product or was it me. I don't usually like these last few months. I've eaten very little McDonald's. Well, this is my third beer, 200 yen, 600 yen. Or I could have got a bottle of wine for 300 yen. I'm not doing a very good job of staying out of these restaurants, but they are very quiet. Maybe about 5 people inside. This is Gusto. 5 people. In Japan, coronavirus cases are rising. Yesterday, 130 new cases. I guess most of that is in Tokyo. So, where is the vaccine? Big lorry. I would love to have some kaki fry oyster, deep fried oysters. Not very easy to get fresh oysters here. Shucks. It's raining very lightly. Coca-Cola on special today. Can't fucking see now. Coca-Cola special offer, 99 yen. It's not bad. If you were sat on a beach bar or a bar in the pool in the Bahamas or somewhere and you sat in water, would you pee in the water instead of going to the toilet? Not much point in this. Should I have something to eat? Okay, the small French fries have been ordered. That's the one we're around now. I thought there might have been used some, or they used to. When it was raining, they used to make certain foods cheaper. Not today. I wonder how tired I'm going to get. This is the third one. Maybe I should just go and get some vinegar. We've got the salt. The salt. Are there any alphabet songs in Russian? What do? Benn Diagram. Do you know Ben in Japanese is shit? Just warning you before you come. Can't see the salt, it's behind here. Okay, behind here. Okay. Ben E. Grant. He's in English actor, Benny Grant. Not Benny Hill. Hope it's chips, it's chips. No, my drinking partner of 50 years went back to Canada. Yeah, like I've old friends, but they only drink a little bit. Well, last week I met two young people, and the guy was really drinking. He was having really strong drinks, beer, cocktails, and whiskey and amaretto. Konnichiwa. Wow. The young man that just looked at me, I said gambare to him the other week, a few weeks ago, and he was like leaning on his teacher's tear. You know, you all could be with a teacher like that. Sometimes when Japanese drink too much alcohol, they call an ambulance. For years. I suppose it's been going quite a while. Where are you watching from? No. I had one job last year. One day. And I'm guessing there's not going to be any Santa work this year. I wonder what's going to happen in America and Europe next year. On the Saturday, the 4th of July. If they open all the pubs at once, in Britain, tomorrow could be a catastrophe. Like everyone with their pent-up frustrations, all of a sudden seeing someone they don't like. Well, I think if you're walking about in the street, you really don't need to wear a face mask. But I think if you're coming into close public contact, if you're going into a shop or you're in a shopping area, then maybe that's the best thing to do. Everyone wears masks here, apart from me. And this has been so my argument is that if you've got a mask here, you can't touch your mouth and you can't transfer. If you've got the germs on your fingers, you can't transfer the germs. In Japan, they don't kiss, they don't greet, they don't hug. And this is why there's been so few cases. Not even 1,000 dead yet. Yeah, that Sturgeon seems to be more switched on than bloody Johnson. Johnson's a fucking idiot. I like that young Scottish parliamentarian. Is it Mairie Brown? as you've seen in America when they're all saying, "No, it's my freedom that I don't have to wear a mask," but now they got over 50,000 new cases in one day. Just wondering if I should have a glass of wine. In Britain because of this problem, and have they lost weight? I'm just going to take a quick piss. Can you just keep an eye on my beer? I just wonder if the Americans and Brazilians not wanting to wear masks, is this going to make the problem worse or even make it longer? Or will they have a vaccine? The thing is, they haven't got a valid leader. The leader is a fucking idiot. He has no idea. I'm All right, Dash. Take care, pal. Can you talk into your phone? It's a drizzly day here in Japan. I have any of you seen Howard Wakefield? I'd heard about this film quite a while ago, but then I actually watched it the other night. The most fucking frustrating end to a film I've seen in my life. Like, Bryan Cranston's a great actor, but the ending needed to be better. That's the worst ending I've seen since Back to the Future 2. I think that guy might have already. I was on earlier, Dash, and that fucking arsehole Tommy. I am sure he tried to. There was a new face. He watched my videos first time he's been on the live stream called Secret Wolf. I think the guy's fucking mental. So, Ben Grant, are you Scottish? I got a decent price for some copper today. For copper piping, 580 yen per kilo. That was a surprise. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, maybe I can strip some wire tomorrow tonight. Maybe get 6. That's what you reckon's happening if your food tastes really salty. Without putting salt in it. I just put some a curry block in some water and vegetables. It just tasted very, very salty. I put one full block in. Maybe I should check this fucking bill. What's this one? 879, that sounds about right. 879. We'll just have a glass of wine to finish with. Smile. Okay, the wine has been ordered. Uh-oh. This phone, I think you can buy phones that have got that voice to text. I've got it on this phone, but the thing with these fucking phones is you set it up like that, and then for some reason it stops fucking doing it. How long does it take to drive home, Dash? Go to the doctor's tomorrow, but I found some more tickets. I was just checking out the messages then, so they're still there. I went to YouTube to check out if that messages were missing. But we're up to, maybe the brand. Oh, here's an idea for a scam. They give you so once you pay by cash, you get a receipt like this. Then you have to take that receipt, which is a barcode, over to a machine, and then the machine will pay out cash your change. But what happens is people sometimes forget, lots of people forget to take their cash. So if you went in, which could just print out these barcodes on a machine, which you could just show the barcodes into the barcode reader, and then try to get the money from the machine. Hey Jen, how you going? Do you have something to eat during your shift? All right, Jen. Just a little tired. Had a few beers. Oh, okay. Can you never put your head down for 10 minutes, Jen, when you're working? Or if you have a break, can you do that? When when I worked for British Telecom, I worked repairing these machines. These the payphones. Inside there's like a machine, and my job was to repair those. But what you used to do on a Saturday for overtime work. So we got a day's pay, but it only took about 1 hour, 1.5 hours to do. And so what I used to do, I made from the packing from the phones, I used to make a small mattress, and then I would go to sleep, and then I would get my brother to call me up about 12 o'clock, because I'd been out the night before. I'd get him to call me up, and then I'd just do the job, and then just leave work early. It was great working for British Telecom. If I'd have stayed on 2 more years, I'd have got like a payoff of about £20,000. Story of my fucking life. I was just getting fed up of it, Jem. I just saw the way the world was turning, and you had to like do all the fucking. It was just piling up and piling up. I just got fed up of it. So I decided to sell my house and go travelling. So I looked at that. So the guy that was Walter was really Tommy. So Tommy is his real name, and he is from Finland. So the Tom that he made up was in Sweden. Yeah, then I think he had another character, Carl Munro. That seemed to be another character in fucking America. Because so all those months he was acting out this character Tom, and then pretending not to be Walter, and then it got too much for him. Then he said, oh, why have you been fucking doing this? And so then it all came out in the wash. So Tommy was Walter. And also, because I got into like an argument with this Cole Monroe, putting my point of view, or we disagreed over something, and and like viewers don't really usually do that. Yeah, because that was quite a few months that happened. So, but it just kept on going about, like with Ed going on about fucking homo stuff or something like that. And I just think he's just probably fucking, he was homosexually frustrated. Maybe he wanted me to love him. No, I think Carl is another one of his characters. Yeah, well, without a doubt. In hospitals or something. And he was separated or divorced. Without a doubt. He sent me an email he sent me a message by messenger saying, I hope I spend. Yeah, other maybe 25 minutes, so that's my big face. Alright, Mark, come on later, I don't know you again. Just about to go to sleep. Alright, Pen. I was just explaining to Jennifer that the guy Walter is really called Tommy, and Tommy is from Finland. No, well, he's strange, this one. No, but at the end of the day, all fucking noisy cunts. So at the end of the day, it just seems that he wants to have a go at me for being an alcoholic, which is fucking stupid. No, I've just got a suspicion that Carl is also another character that he's made up. I did. There was another character came on tonight called Secret Wolf. If I were to say to you, he said it's from Indiana. I said, what town does the Jackson family come from? The Michael Jackson family. What town do they come from in Indiana? Here's Walter. Did you know? Any of you guys know that? What town did the Michael Jackson family come from in Indiana? Or what is the name of a boy's town in? What's the name of a boy in Indiana? It's a city in Indiana. Really? Oh, fucking. The Michael Jackson family came from Gary, Indiana. Gary is one of the roughest towns. Gary is one of the roughest towns in Indiana. You guys didn't know that? Yeah, that was their town in Michael Jackson. Because Gary was such a bad town, and that's where he got the idea for his album name, Bad. You're not kidding, Jen. Okay, what town in Germany was so good they named it twice? Yep, it's increasing in Japan. 130 people yesterday. You know that one, Jen? What town in Germany is so good they named it twice? Do you know that one, Pen? Yeah. Baden-Baden. What is the capital of New York State? Berlin's got really some like 100 years ago. Some of the most interesting things happened in Berlin. Yeah, Albany. That is correct. Yeah, there's a ban on American, isn't there, at the moment? Your dad will have to smuggle you in on a plane. You can do a new film, Jen. I Know What You Did Next Summer. Sorry, pal, interrupting you on me. I was just asking before, but I just made some curry today. Just vegetables I put in a pike. I don't know if I put too much of this fucking block curry in, but it just tasted really, really salty. Does your body have anything wrong with it if the food that you're tasting is really salty? But I've had that like a few times recently where I've noticed the food was really salty. For example, if you was having like a raw diet where everything you ate was raw, there was no added stuff on it. If the next thing you ate, where it was like it had been manufactured, would it like highlight those senses of like sweet or too much sweetness or too much salt? But there was a like I say, it was a big pot full, and and you know, and I'm sure that it was enough for 3 or 4 people. I'm sure that that's what the block was as well. Okay, but usually I drink loads of water. What's that? Pen to reset the taste buds. For example, this morning I had peanuts, not peanut. I had proper nuts. I had like walnuts and almonds. Then I had bananas. What else did I have? And yogurt. That was it, yogurt. Yeah, I wouldn't say I ate too much of either of those really. And I had no sugar today. Yeah, if I have like, for example, if I have tea or coffee, I only put in one sugar. Mm. Yeah, that could be it then, yeah. Yeah, I suppose like if you haven't had too much of it. And these fucking glasses getting lower and lower. Imagine that, Americans drinking 100 yen glasses of wine. Have you seen the thing? In America now, you've got, how fucking stupid are some of these white Americans? You know, they know this the day and age of the video camera, and then they do make a ridiculous call. So they call the police, and then like once that goes on the fucking news, that's it. They've lost the job. But if people doing things like that can lose their jobs within an instant, why the fuck can't coppers do it when they actually fucking kill people? Yeah, but don't forget the real deal is a 300 yen bottle of wine, which works out at like fucking 60 yen, which works out at 60 yen per glass, even less. 55 yen. Is that cunt on? It's not that they feel entitled, it's just that they're fucking racist, aren't they? Most of these cases are when they're pulling up or picking on black people. There was one of the most ridiculous ones was when a young boy, he brushed past this woman, Jewish woman, was at this was in a convenience store getting something. He brushed past her. He brushed her behind with his backpack. She's calling the police because he felt her arse. I think if I was black in America, I'd be getting one of those Tom Cruise masks. You know, when you just put that over, just put that over your head, so you just look appeared white. Yeah, that might how it's always been, but it needs changing. It needs changing, Pen. Oh, I did. I saw that today. Was she reversing towards the daughter? Was she? Both of those people have been fired. Her husband's been fired. He worked at a university. I mean, came up pulling a gun on the mother and the child. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it does need when your kid, if you're black or fucking poor, and when your kid leaves the house in the morning, and you'd have to, or your husband or wife, and you'd have to worry, are they gonna fucking make it home? So my friend, he's a black actor, and he was relating a story where his license was suspended. A car rolls up outside his house. Two guys in, two white guys in fucking plain clothes jump out, put a gun to his fucking head. It's a fucking suspended license. They put a gun to his fucking head. Okay, these all these coppers, they need fucking bringing down a fucking peg. Did you watch that AO yet, Jen? Or OA? OA? Bree Mard, I think her name is. Oh yeah, definitely. It is a bit complicated. Yeah, it fucks with your brain without a doubt. That's why they made it like that, to make people think. That fucking wine. I don't know if it's me or that wine that tastes strange. Oh, that's Pen. No, you tried to watch it as well, Pen. They cancelled the show, but it's the most binge-watched show on Netflix. You know, I wouldn't have thought that they had problems with mine. I liked 24 Hours. That was good. That was good show all through to the end. I like Home. I like that Home. What is that? Oh, the one in the Middle East and Iran. Home Ground, is it? Homeland, yeah, that's it. I just weirded out this little kid because he was looking at me and I winked at him twice. Yeah. What's that one with some soldiers want to go back into the want to go back to fucking Vietnam or something and to recover some stolen gold? Have you seen that one? Is that gold thing, Pen? What were you talking about? They've been advertising it on YouTube. Oh, Spike Lee, is it? Oh, okay. You can hear August or something. You can hear Christmas song. I can't make it out. How far do you live? How far do you live from work, Ash? You back at work? So you went home for something and then did it and then come back. Just like that. Yep, that's always the best type of work when you can take a nap at work. Yeah, that's about fucking 5 weeks work. Yeah, the roast chicken. Oh, that's why I remember now. I wondered if it's that fucking chicken that I put into the curry that's made it really salty. Jen's people's food is sausage and sauerkraut. Just maybe I should try and get some raisins and put that into the curry. It's not. This is when you put it in your mouth, though. So just need. Maybe I could put some. Maybe I could put some yogurt in it. Sour cream used to buy. It used to be expensive, so I used to make my own sour cream. You missed all the Tom shit. Oh no, so Tom came out or something and then, can't remember everything, but it turns out Tom is Walter. Walter is Tom. Col Monroe could also be Tom. Tommy Boy. Tom is from. Tom is not from Sweden. He's from Finland. Yeah, but like I said, I think he's. Like I say, he's strange. Yeah, because he brought Ezra into the game, didn't he? Yeah, he definitely needs a fucking psychiatrist. Look, even if I had a massive drinking problem, it's nothing to do with anyone, so. They've all been blocked. But I think he may have been trying to come back earlier today. Secret Wolf. Till I've got another 4 accounts, but I don't use them. Well, it's on the. I don't know if it's on the bloody. It's on the. Just watch the feed. Ooh, I can smell that coffee. I want a coffee. It started because of Ban Tom, because he said I was early. I said, it's Ted. Tom said that he was a professional musician, and I just said, he's 17 years studying piano and guitar, blah blah blah. And I said, well, why are you fucking stuck in a corner shop? But of course, he's not stuck in a corner shop because it's a fucking lie. And then he said, why are you e-begging? And so I just dropped the bitch. But I don't use e-beg. I just say send me money. He might be a bipolar bear. Me to be careful. Yeah, he's a viewer with issues. With the $22 that he sent me. Doesn't taste all that good. Dash. Maybe 12. I did. Well, I don't know. Well, I bought fucking. This guy was intimating that he would send me some money. And so I took it upon myself to buy a bag of rice for fucking the hairman. But he's like, because I was getting a bit worried about him. But he says that'll last him 2 weeks, 2 months, so that's good. I don't know what you want to see what Ed looks like now. No, I think I saw him on a clip somewhere. Unless I'm getting him mixed up with someone else. Right, guys, the battery's going down, so I might see tomorrow. We'll see. Hope so. Are you okay? Oh dear. This little girl was looking at me and waving to me, and then she banged her head on the chair. Pay the bill. Oh. Alright, so like guys, thanks for tuning in. Oscar sama. Bye, Jen, Penn, Dash, and Arias. Bye bye.